Let's do this. Okay. All right. So, uh, thank you guys for being here. My name is Robin, and I am a part of the Healthy Living community. And we wanted to share some information with our Raving Fan customers and those who've had an experience. And some of you may not have had an experience, but you'll hear others that have. But thank you for being, if you are a customer, we thank you for being that way. And our mission really is to inspire healthy living around the world. I am a nutritionist for 13 years, and I know firsthand how challenged we are in our society with health and our nutrition. And there's just so many things that people don't know. And the more that in our community we're inspired to help people understand the power of fruits and vegetables. People don't know that we need 9 to 13 servings a day ourselves. And when we don't get that, which most people don't, you see illnesses and diseases and all these things. And so we're really passionate about sharing that. And we know that our customers have the opportunity or do sometimes share it with their friends and their families and all of that. So we really wanted to tell you more about our community, meet some of us in the community, and just share our passion with you, what we do and how you do, and maybe, just maybe, you will be inspired. We need more people sharing this message. More people, because again, so many people don't understand the power of produce at all. It seems so simple, right? But it's profound and it's hard to get because when you get it out of the stores, it's not vine ripened, it's been picked far too early, and we're not getting the nutrients in there. So with the Juice Plus or the Tower Garden, that's a good, easy, convenient way to get this produce in your bodies. And we want more people to know about it. Because if you've had a positive experience, I always feel this way. When you have something good, you want to share it, hopefully, right? You want your mom and people that you love to experience that too. So there is an opportunity for you as a customer, as a raving fan, to be a partner with us to help us spread the word and the mission. And there's different ways to partner with us depending on your desire. But we wanted you to know about it just in case it made sense for you. So I have a little bit of notes here. So I'm going to look at my notes. Um, just so that you know, as a potential partner, the three ways that you can partner with us is as a family user. And a family user means you get a discount potentially on your own order, right? So a family user is you're sharing it with those in your family, people that you love and care about. You share it with them. That's one way to partner with us. And in that partnership, you get to learn so much about nutrition and health. There's all of these resources that will be available to you if you just want to learn more about nutrition and wellness and all of those things. So there's so many things to know, so many parts of our bodies, right? So there's just this amount of education that's available. Some people are just super passionate about learning more. The second way you can partner with us, we call it like a side hustle, right? So maybe you want to share it with more people beyond your family. You have, a bigger network and you want to share it with other people. And so some people do it as a side hustle, meaning that they share it with enough people that it actually brings them in a little bit of revenue, and they pay for their kids' dance class or gas in their car or whatever the case may be. It's like a side hustle, right? And then the third category is for people who really want to make it a career. They want to do this all the time, full time, and they just want to share, right? So you can be a family user, side hustler, or make this as a career. And sometimes people don't know that. They don't know that there's an opportunity and a community that they can be a part of. So, before we hear from some of our community members, I just want to tell you a little bit about the company and just remind you of what the company offers. The company's been around for 50 years, very stable, very lasting, and the Juice Plus product has been around 26 years, and the Tower Garden, I believe, has been around for 8 years. So those are the flagship products. And I'm going to show you really quick the tower garden in case you've never seen it. This is the tower garden. So it's a way to grow your produce at home with ease. I don't have a green thumb and I love it and I'm able to grow. So that's the tower. And there's two different divisions, the tower and then the capsules, the Juice Plus side. And then you know about, maybe you do, about the capsules, right? So we have the fruits, the berries, vegetables, the omegas. That's pretty much, and we have a couple of other products, but those are our flagship products. And we literally share them with others. So what we want to do is I just want to have some of our other partners share a little bit about why I'm letting somebody else in, why they decided to be a part of the community. They were a raving fan. They started taking Juice Plus or they started growing out of the tower and they, for whatever reason, had an experience that inspired them to be a mission driven person with us, right? So I'm going to have Cindy, hi Cindy, tell us if you can, you were taking Juice Plus first and then somehow along the way you become a partner. So what was your experience with taking Juice Plus and then why did you decide to become a partner? And then as a partner, what has been your experience?
As the beginning, when I first started taking Juice Plus, one of my friends at church introduced me to the Juice Plus. She was giving it to her granddaughters, and I knew firsthand, some of their issues, and so I saw the changes in them, and so that made me interested. Like when she, talked to me about the Juice Plus, so I said, yeah, I'll try it, and so she encouraged me to try it, and I started taking it, and then I got my daughters on it, my grandkids on it. And I eventually convinced my husband to get on it. So he's taken the Juice Plus as well. And we've all seen different benefits. Sometimes my daughters will say the same things that I've seen, like, oh yeah, I'm not really hungry and, certain things. But, and then when I decided to become a partner, it was kind of at the same time when I decided to become a partner. As at the beginning is when I started taking the Juice Plus as well, because she was talking to me about becoming a partner, that you get, benefits back from it. You get, paid, of course. And it just like something that we could spread, throughout our community about the healthiness of the fruits and the vegetables, because I'm a really picky person. And so, for me to try it and see the benefits and know what it's doing to my body, it helps me to want to tell other people. So then once I started being the I can't think of the word, telling the world about the Juice Plus, all the people around me, my family, my mom, my brothers and sisters, I'm still in the works of trying to convince them to get it, but it's been beneficial to all of us, and some of the things that we've seen. Like my grandkids, they haven't been getting sick. They're 1 and 2 and 7 and 8. And the 1 and 2 year old, they, always kind of got sick during flu season and, different symptoms. And so they've been doing much better. I hadn't noticed until I was really kind of thinking about it. Like, hey, they haven't been getting sick lately. I was telling my daughter, so I said, have you still been giving them the Juice Plus? She's like, yeah, they want to eat the whole pack. So they have to kind of hide them from them. They see it and they know gummies. They want the gummies. And so like, I'll give them some and they'll say, my 2-year-old, she'll say, I want 2, so I give her a little bit more, but, so we've seen benefits, all around for the entire family, just taking the Juice Plus. And it's just keeping me encouraged to be able to want to share that and want everyone else, in my family to benefit as well. So.
And you get some buns.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
sure.
Yeah. It's like a side hustle. Like you said, it's a side hustle. I want that little extra, the career part, I'm focusing, trying to slowly get that way. But for now, the side hustle, it's helping. I'm a teacher, and we've been having COVID scares and sometimes we're home, sometimes we're not, so that extra coming in, it's helpful.
And I think I say we get paid to do good. Like we're not like, we're doing something healthy. We're sharing, and the juice company rewards us, I would say, or thanks us or compensates us for sharing, because they don't do like TV advertising. It's all based on word of mouth and people who've had a positive experience. So thank you for that. Thank you so much for sharing your experience. And then Alicia, I would say she's on the, would you say you're on the career side of it?
Well,
That,
it didn't start that way though. I mean,
okay.
because and my story, and the reason I wanted to invite Bobby, I just wanted to take a side minute just to say I'm so glad that you came on, Bobby, because Bobby actually was a rave. Well, she was a brand new. She's a brand new partner plus. I mean, she did it in one day.
Awesome.
So
Oh,
she literally, and I would like for her, she's a little shy, but I was like, you know what, this would be good for you to come on and to learn, some stories of what other people experience. But we were just talking earlier today, and she's got, honey, Bobby, I want you to share a little bit about what you shared with me today, because she's got some story. She got two really good stories right now that she could share that would also help, you know, just help her, but also just to be able to hear what other people are experiencing. So my story is that I was in corporate America working for Fortune 500 companies for 24 years, and my last company was a Pfizer, which was I was a pharmaceutical rep. And so I just happened to go to a conference for women and children one day, just out of the blue, and just randomly walked up to the Juice Plus booth. And just the woman started educating me about these fruits and vegetables in a capsule that I'd never heard of. And so it intrigued me because my kids were small. They were, at the time, they were 2.5 and 7 years old. And we would get sick all the time. Every, cold and flu season, we would get sick. I would get bronchitis. I'd have to go on 2 rounds of antibiotics every time. Um, we were all constipated. I was telling, somebody about that today. Yeah, because I'll just be honest. I mean, that's truly what was happening in our family. Every single one of us, my husband, me, my 2 kids, we were not eating well enough. And then I was tired. I was a working mom, with 2 small kids. I had a husband. I'm trying to, run a household and so it made sense to me. But then when she told me it had science behind it, I was like, okay, now you're speaking my language. Okay. And then I noticed a journal that she had on her desk that was a journal that I used from the cardiologist that I called on. And so we consumed the product. And then she told me that I could get the product free for my daughter on the Children's Health Study. So I was like, free is good. And then she told me that I could get the gummies for my son. Okay. So I'm like, there's something out in here for everybody. I can get my product. My daughter can get hers free. Then I can get gummies for my son. Okay. You know what? I'm signing up on the spot. And we consumed the product for a year. And at the end of the year, y'all, I realized we hadn't gotten sick that year. I had more energy than I'd ever had. I still have all day energy 15 years later. And we weren't constipated anymore. Hallelujah. So around that time, my husband had asked me to come home to be a stay-at-home mom. Okay. And I jumped at the chance. But then after being in the workforce and as a career woman for so long, I was kind of missing a little bit of that ability to kind of generate some additional income, have my own thing. I love my husband and I love my kids, but I was looking for something else that I could do from home. And I had forgotten that this was a business. I just was coming from the customer standpoint. And so as I was looking around for all these different things that I could possibly do, I didn't want to go back and have a job. I wanted to be home. I wanted freedom. I wanted flexibility, but I wanted a stable and lasting company that was not a fly by night, had a great product, and it would be something I could be proud of. It dawned on me, well, oh, wait a minute. I like this. I really think people need to hear this message. They need to know about this wonderful product. And so yeah, there's a business attached to it. Let me check it out. And that's when the rep was terrible. The rep that I was put under was terrible. She didn't contact me the whole year. Now I'm on the Children's Health Study, y'all. Okay, that is at least a year commitment, and she did not contact me once. And so I just went on the juiceplus.com website and sent it, contact us, just sent a little message to the company, said I want to be a rep. And they connected me to the person, and the rest is history. And I started out small. I mean, I started out slowly, just kind of going through the marketing plan and, fast tracking. But then it didn't, I just was happy with just having customers. I was just happy for a period of time as I was raising my kids of building a strong customer base. And that's what I did for a number of years. And it wasn't until later when my kids got older and I decided that I wanted to really, my why changed. At first, my why was I just wanted to have a little bit of extra money and to be able to say yes to my kids for, more things and, just have a little more jingle in my pocket and things like that. But now my why is that I want to add to my husband and I's retirement. I want to be able to put money away for some really, really wonderful family trips to create more memories. And I just want to be able to have, just that stable, consistent income that's additional so that me and my husband in our golden years will be, happy and content. And so this is the vehicle and the most important thing is I want to get to the top of the company and I'm on my way and I want the benefits package that you get when you get to the top of the company. Because right now, both of my husband and I are entrepreneurs, and we pay for that out of pocket right now. And so I want to be able to have that. Okay, and it's a full benefits package like you would get in corporate America. So
Awesome. So I definitely I want Bobby I want Bobby to share in a little bit. So I'm going to give you a little bit of time because Alicia said you might be shy, so we don't put you on the spot. But I'm going to come back to you if that's okay. I do want to I want to say this. This is we're a wonderful community. We have fun, we laugh. I mean, it's a global community, and our goal really is to share health and nutrition to all that need to hear about it. Fruits and vegetables will never go out of style. And so to become a partner, let me just kind of wrap up what that is, how that works is you can be a family user, you can be a side hustler. So if you're a family user, that's basically you're just sharing it with people in your family and you're getting a discount on your own. You can be a side hustler that says, okay, I want to do this. I want to share it with a little bit more people and make some additional income. Or you could say, you know what, I really believe in this. I want to do this as a career. A lot of times people don't start off that way. They start in as a family user or a side hustler, and then it grows into this opportunity. And yes, as a career person, you can get insurance and all the benefits that's available to you in corporate America. So it's really cool to do that, how to partner with the company and what you get when you partner and all of that. It's $52 for the year, for the whole year. And so if you decide to be a partner, you pay the $52. For that $52, you get your own franchise. So what that means is you have the opportunity now to share it with the world, right? And help them put their orders in. And then that's how the company will compensate you. And the $52 takes care of the company billing and shipping. And then you get two websites. You get the website for Tower Garden, you get the website for the Juice Plus, and it comes with a lot of training. So you have your own franchise, but you have so many resources, and we help you get to wherever you want to go, right? If you have people that you want to share it with, we help you. We have events and so many wonderful resources there to help you because we want to help you succeed. We want to help you share it with people. We want you to be happy, and we love to help you do that. So to reiterate, $52 for the year. You get the website for Juice Plus, for Tower Garden, and then that gives you the opportunity to receive compensation on your own order and anybody else's order that you introduce. Once you become a partner, we do an orientation with you. We make sure you know where everything is, and then we legitimately help you share. It can be that simple, and it's fun, I think. And as a raving fan, you already have a story where you know what to say because you know what has happened to you. Before we go to Bobby, are there any questions or comments about this at all? Any questions or comments? All right. So I want to say this: if you're live here or if you're listening as a recording, the person that invited you here, contact them so that they can open up this world to you and share with you how to get started and all of that good stuff. And we absolutely, we're excited when new mission driven folks join us because we're like this army, right? There's so many negative things that people propagate, and we want to propagate health and nutrition and positivity and feeling good and all of that stuff. And so we need more people to help us do it. All right, Bobby, what's up, girl? What's your story?
Well, I contacted Alicia a week or so ago because I have weight issues myself. I have health issues myself, and her mom had introduced my husband and I years ago to the Juice Plus, but I'd never really taken it, and so I decided to, talk to her about getting started taking it. She talked to me about the business aspect of it, so I did sign up with the company, and then talked to my husband, asked him how he felt about taking Juice Plus, and he was all on board because he had a near-death experience from heat stroke several years ago, and Alicia's mom had sent him some of that, and after being in the hospital for 3 or 4 days, and he got out of the hospital, started taking it, and he was back to work within a week or two after he started taking it. But I shared it with my mom. My mom is very skeptical about everything. So I figured the best way for me to do it was just get it shipped to her and let her try it and, find out the results that way, as opposed to trying to convince her any other way. And when I talked to her yesterday, she said that she started taking it on November 7th. And by the 9th, she had already had less pain. She had more energy. And so she's all in now as a customer. And then I went to one of my doctors last Friday, and the nurse practitioner, she came in the room before the doctor and went over my medications with me and was just talking to me about some stuff. And I told her, well, I'm getting ready to start taking Juice Plus, because, and I figured I would have to explain to her sort of what it was. And I barely got that out of my mouth, and she's like, "Oh, I'm on that stuff. I love it. I've been taking it." She was introduced to it when she was doing her internship, and so she has a lot of friends that are on it that are in medical school or nurse practitioner school, and it helps give them the nutrients that they're not getting, because medical field, most of us don't eat healthy. Yeah. And so because we just don't have the time, and it's given her a lot more energy, and she swears by it. So
how long have you been a partner now? Thank you for sharing. How long have you been a partner? Oh, a week.
A week.
Literally. And so within a week, it sounds like you shared it with enough people that the company, tell me if this is accurate, is going to send you a couple $100. Is that true? It is true. I know it's true, but yeah. Alicia, unmute yourself.
She's a partner plus. She got a partner plus in one day. So that means that she's going to get the $100. She's expressed. So she's going to get $100, and now she's working
toward get more than that.
Yeah, but more than that, because of the sales profit and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, so she's going to get a few $100 and she's working towards QSC now.
Yeah, and what I say this to people, and this is the truth, that you can get a couple of $100 in your pocket really. No, Alicia, you shaking your head? No.
No.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Bump head.
So, just by sharing something that already makes sense to you, and right now we're in the holiday time, so it's like it's a good time to get some extra cash for your for your holiday season. And Bobby did that in a day, it sounds like, which is and Cindy did that too within 10 days, right? Cindy, you shared it with with a lot. Yeah, because if it's good, you share it. And so when you share it within that short amount of time, you'll get about $200. That's the truth. So we won't keep it long. I'm gonna stop the recording. If you guys are listening to the recording, we encourage you again to contact the person that invited you here. Find out more information. We'd love to welcome you on as a partner. because that's how we inspire more people to live healthy. And I always just think of this is if you know something good, why wouldn't you want to tell it? And you do tell it because you're already a raving fan customer. So I'm going to stop the recording.